everyone, I'm Ronaldin Bada from B8. For today, we're going to discuss a operation on integers. Before that, let us know first why integers is important. Integers is important because it helps us to facilitate a certain calculation including positive and negative number. Use integers in our daily life. A few ways that integers are used in daily life are example, highway speed limits, clocks, thermometers, addresses. Integers are also used for hockey score, altitude levels, and maps. If you want to know how to perform a basic operation, just listen and watch this. Example, 125 plus 117 is equal to n. As is stated in rule, we find their absolute values and subtract the smaller number from bigger number. The absolute value of 125 and 117 is 125 and 117. Then we get 125 minus 117. The answer is 8. Then we gonna attach the sign which is negative. The final answer will be negative. It seems you already understand the adding integers. Now let us proceed to the next operation, which is subtracting integers. In subtracting integers, there's a rule to be followed. Subtracting a number from another number is the same as adding number to other number. For example, negative 20 minus 50 is equal to n. As said in the rule, subtracting number from another is the same as adding the opposite number of it to the other. We just find the opposite number of the subtrahend and we get negative 50. And we add it to 20. 50 plus 20 is equal to 70. Then attach the sign which is negative. And the final answer is negative 70. Another example, negative 21 minus negative 14 is equal to n. Subtracting negative 14 from negative 21 is the same as adding 14 to negative 21. Hence, we change subtracting to addition, then we change negative 14 to 14. So, 21 minus 14, the answer will be 7. Then attach the sign which is negative. The final answer is negative 7. Since you already understand the subtracting integers, now let us proceed to the third operation, which is multiplying integers. Now let us discuss first the unlike sign. To multiply two integers having unlike sign, find the absolute value. Then attach the negative sign to the result. Example 1. Negative 50 times 30 is equal to n. The absolute value of negative 50 and 30 is 50 and 10. To find the product, multiply the both number. 50 times 30 is equal to 1,500. Another example. 40 times negative 30 is equal to n. Find the absolute value. The absolute value of 40 and negative 30 is 40 and 30. Copy the multiplication sign. Then to find the product again, just multiply the two numbers. 40 times 30, the answer is 120. Then copy again the negative sign. So the final answer is negative 120. Let us proceed to the next rule. To multiply integers with like sign, find the absolute values, then attach the positive sign. Example, negative 23 times negative 4 is equal to n. The absolute value of negative 23 and negative 4 is 23 and 4. Copy the multiplication sign. To find the product, just multiply the two numbers. 23 times 4 is equal to 92. As we can see, they have a same sign. So, the final answer is positive 92. Since you already understand the multiplying integers, now let us proceed to the last operation, which is dividing integers. Now let us discuss first the same sign or unlike sign. To divide two integers having a like sign or same sign, find the quotient of their absolute values. The result is always positive. Example, negative 28 divided by negative 7 is equal to n. So, they have the same sign. The absolute value of negative 28 and negative 7 is 28 and 7. Copy the division sign. 28 divided by 7 is 4. So they have a same sign. So the answer is always positive. Another example, 45 divided by 5 is equal to n. The absolute value of 45 and 5 is 45 and 5. Copy the sign. To find the quotient, just divide the two numbers. 45 divided by 5, the answer is 9. Or positive 9 because they have a same sign. The result is always positive. Now let us proceed to the unlike sign. To divide two integers having a unlike sign, find the quotient of their absolute values. The result is always negative. Example, 18 divided by negative 3 is equal to n. The absolute value of 18 and negative 3 is 18 and 3. Copy the sign. So, it is an unlike sign. The possible answer is always negative. So, 18 divided by 3, the possible answer is 6. Copy the negative sign. So, the final answer will be negative 6. Since you already understand our lesson, now let's have a activity. Solve the following problem. Problem number 1. 67 plus negative 50 is equal to 2. 450 divided by 50 is equal to. Number 3. Negative 360 divided by 100 is equal to. And 4. Negative 450 divided by 50 is equal to. And the last number, negative 50 times 30. Now I will give you 3 minutes to finish your activity. Now let us answer the problem number 1. Negative 67 plus negative 50 is equal to n. As we can see, this is adding integers and they have a same sign. First, we find the absolute value of negative 67 and negative 50. The absolute value is 67 and 50. Copy the addition sign. To find the sum, just add the two numbers, 67 plus 50. The answer is 114. And attach the negative sign. The final answer is negative 114. Problem number 2. 450 divided by 50 is equal to n. As we can see, this is dividing integers. First, find the absolute value. The absolute value of 450 and 50 is 450 and 50. Then copy the division sign. To find the quotient, we must divide the two number. 450 divided by 50, the answer is positive 9. Problem number 3. Negative 360 divided by 100 is equal to n. As we can see again, this is dividing integers. First, find the absolute value. The absolute value of negative 360 and 100 is 360 and 100. Copy the division sign. To find the quotient, we must divide the two numbers. 360 divided by 100, the answer is negative 3. Attach the negative, so the final answer is negative 3 again. Problem number 4. Negative 450 divided by 50 is equal to n. This is dividing integers. First, we find the absolute value. The absolute value of 450 and 50 are 450 and 50. Copy the division sign. To find the quotient, divide the two number. 450 divided by 50, the answer is 9. Then attach the negative sign. The final answer is negative 9. Last problem. Negative 50 times 30 is equal to n. As we can see, this is multiplying integers and they have a unlike sign or different sign. First, we find the absolute value of negative 50 and 30. The absolute value are 50 and 30. Copy the multiplication sign. Then to find the product, just multiply the two number. 50 times 30, the answer is 1,500. Then copy the negative sign. The final answer is negative 1,500. We almost done to solve the 5 problem. Now I will put here the final answer from problem number 1 to problem number 5. 67 plus negative 50 is equal to negative 114. This is the final answer. Number 2, 415 divided by 50, the final answer is positive 9. Problem number 3, negative 360 divided by 100, the answer is negative 3. Number 4, negative 450 divided by 50, the answer is negative 9. And last number is negative 50 times 30, the answer is negative 1,500. This is the way how you answer or simplify the problem or equation using the 4 operation on integers. Always remember, integers is a positive and negative number. The operation are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And adding integers, subtracting integers, multiplying integers, and dividing integers, there's sub-a rule. Always remember that. Since you already understand our lesson, that's all for today. Thank you.